Yeah, but guys, here for D.Gray-Man Hallow, episode 2, titled Lonely Boy. This episode, we officially start the Llama G, or Phantom G arc, which is pretty much that the group, Alan, Kanda, the guy with the strings, I remember his name, they all head for like a normal exit mission, which I actually had a long time. I think it would have been the Crowley mission. It would have been the last official one that we did in the Black Order. So it was just a nice refresh in the series as well. So it starts off, we see, pretty much leaves off for left off, where we see the guards questioning, oh, what happened across? You're there, and they see his dead body shatter in blood, and they call Director Levi, I can never say his name, Director Levi, I think, and he comes over and they try again, and Cross is just absolutely gone. So someone's up with that this person's Cross. We really don't know what happened there. We see that he let the mask is shattered. We see blood everywhere. We see one of his judgment is just left behind. So we're not really sure what's happening there. We do know Cross has two innocents, Grave of Maria and Judgment, his gun. So we're not really sure. He's the only one that has two, so that's pretty interesting what's going on there. So we see Alan, he's questioning Levi if he ordered this, and once Alan's frustrated, he just leaves. We see Levi, he says to Link, and we're pretty sure he's not lying, because he wouldn't lie to Link. He pretty much says that I did not order this. This is something that came within. Anyways, so we get to see some really good stuff. We see Cross talking, he left a message for Alan, and he's basically saying, stop wearing a man's mask, and follow your own path, be who you want to be. I think that's the message Cross was getting to try to get to Alan. You see that one scene he's walking, we turn around, and he's wearing that clown face. There is some really insane imagery there behind that scene. Just Cross wants Alan to be who he is, and don't let people control you. I think that's pretty much where Cross is going. He's saying don't let. I think what he's trying to say to Alan is say, don't let Director Levi and Link contain you and control you and restrict you in your movement. So that was really Cross is really get to love Cross as a character. As well, I just realized as well, because Alan had the red arm, and I was really confused at the beginning. I'm like, wait, his arm was black, so why is it red now? And I finally realized in this chapter that it was the binding that they had over Alan's arm, so it is still black. I don't know, I was just confused about that at first. I wasn't pretty sure his arm was black. Anyway, so we skip to the next scene. We see Alan eating donuts with Link, and we see they start with the Phantom G arc. They did brush a bit in the first chapter. This episode covered a lot. I'm gonna say I covered from chapter 172 to about halfway through 170. That's a lot of chapters I covered for the one episode. It's been a pretty good adaptation. I'm not gonna lie. They haven't left out really important parts. They kept the important stuff there, but there's just some exposition stuff that I would like to see, just maybe dragging on a little bit. The animation has been pretty good so far. There are some derpy moments, and there are some still frames. If you pause at a certain moment, there's one moment where you see level 4 back and Alan and Kanda are attacking, and you pause that one with level 4's face kind of derpy. And I don't know, it's okay. It's still good animation as well. I feel like the atmosphere sometimes isn't executed as well as it could be. When level 4 appeared, I felt like I was kind of just dropped, boom. Oh, it's an angel level 4, and I don't know. I just feel like the music hasn't that for the atmosphere part. It was really good on that one part where Link went attacking and protecting Timothy as well. So anyway, all around there, but we introduced to the Llama G, Phantom G, where he's trying to steal things, and we as well introduced Timothy, who is in fact Llama G, and he's just basically another person who has gone innocent. And basically, what we know so far in episode 2 is basically his power is that he can control people with his mind, and it looks like he can also switch bodies, because we see that one part where they're carrying him, and then he switches with a guard. He's like, ho, you did not see that coming. So I don't know. He's more of a comedy character. I actually really like Timothy as a character in D.Gray-Man. I really want to see what role he plays in the future. It's got a reason why Katsura, the mangaka, brought Timothy in. So, as well, you see I can't remember the voice, the guy with the strings in the ear. So he tracks down the cry of Timothy, and we find out he's a child. He's even from an orphanage, and they basically confirm that Timothy, we're pretty sure that has innocence in him, and we get some actually really dark, probably, I think one of the very first dark themes we get in D.Gray-Man, where we learn of Timothy's past, I guess, a little bit, where his father used to be a thief, and then he almost got caught one day and just stuffed all like the jewelry down Timothy's throat. That's really dark for like a show in series. To get that, I don't know, it's a nice little like different path, but I really actually enjoyed that for D.Gray-Man, that one part of D.Gray-Man. But as well, we could assume that one of the artifacts that his father took had innocence, and we assume that's how the innocence got activated through Timothy as well. It's also really like ironic that Timothy's dad was a thief, and then basically the innocence through like Timothy's using the innocence, his nickname is the Phantom Thief or Llama G. So that's also very, very ironic. So all of a sudden, it looks like the house is suddenly just attacked by like one of the soldiers, and it's very the thing around with the barrier. It's very strange to the other barriers. We see like Alan can't activate the arc thing. He can't use the arc to move and stuff. So it blocks pretty much all like energy and like demonic or as well. Alan can't even use his eyes. So that's very interesting with the power like the Noahs have as a backup and stuff. And then Alan and Kanda go attack level 4, and that doesn't go so well. The string guy, whatever his name is, like look his name up, I swear to God. But yeah, he goes and loses 2 fingers, and level 4 Aquaman was like stupid. And I don't know, I can never read the level 4 Aquaman. Like, it's very like childish, but at the same time go serious. Like when it said Alan Walker got a gold, it was like really like intimidating. Then it could be really childish. So, I don't know. I don't like the design of level 4, but they're really like the person like what are like personalities is kind of really interesting to like dive into it. As well, we see pretty much Kanda and Alan get knocked out. Alan's lying on the floor. We skip over sometimes. We see Lincoln Timothy fighting scene. I actually really like this scene. This like episode really made Link a very likable character where he's just not following the Levi. He's just not following the order and like going by the rules that he'll protect people or he'll protect things that he thinks is like protect. He'll go all out. In this episode, he went that he risked his life for Timmy, a kid he just met. Even though it was probably just maybe some part of it was to get that innocence or get that make a new exorcist for Black Order. But I personally think that part of it as well was protecting Timothy and like making sure that he like tries the best to like beat the demons of the level 2, level 3 and protect Timothy and save him basically. But as well, again, that doesn't work, and we see Link become a doll, and it's just this episode downhill. As well, we also got some cool information on Kanda where he said Link was part of the special combat unit in the Black Order. So that was a nice little explanation as well for about the Black Order, but not just not all the extras, but also they make combat people as well. But overall, episode ends where we see everyone Alan on the ground, and it's gonna get good. I promise you, it's gonna get really good. If this episode seemed less like dramatic and stuff, I promise you, at the end of this arc, it's gonna get really good. And the arc after that, whoo. Mystery of Kanda arc, I cannot wait. But anyways, overall, really good episode. Animation kind of dropped a little bit. There were some like not so good arts, and then there's some still frames as well. Not that big fan of the rushing aspect, but they aren't leaving out the important stuff, so I'm happy about that. I'm happy you got a D.Gray-Man anime. So, really excited. Cannot wait for next week. We're getting some of the good stuff for the Llama G arc. Anyways, this is epic, guys. See you next week.